Yo, 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 it's your boy CB Jamrock back at it again with another one. And we got episode 12, season 2. Part 2, season 4. Dr. Stone. Last time we left off, our girl Suka had to struggle by herself for 7 years. A lot of trial and error, but our girl finally revived Senku. With Senku out of his petrification, it's time to get to work. It's time to revive everybody else, fix the ship, and go revive the rest of the crew. And then begin plan save the world. So let's get into it.
She achieved so much, all by herself.
Ooh, damn.
Senku, take a look at this. The fruits of my labor.
So, you made your own niter farm using animal feces. Nice. They used that same method during the Warring States era in Japan. It takes a stupid amount of time, though. But as you know, if you keep on working at it slow and steady, in time you're absolutely guaranteed to make revival fluid. You did real good, Suika. I mean it.
The thing is, I was only able to cook up a single dose, which is why I knew it was important to wake you up first.
Getting your revival priorities straight nets you a cool 10 billion points. Get excited. This'll be my first crafting spree in 7 years. All done.
In a single day? It took me 7 years just to make one measly bottle! You and your science skills are out of this world, Senku!
I just used a different technique. It's ridiculously fast if you have platinum on your side. Now all we need is a little alcohol. It should take about half a month to ferment, at least. Meanwhile, you and I'll be busy whipping up a crap ton of nitric acid. That'll yield us 16 fresh doses of revival fluid in only 16 days.
Is that you?
Hey, Kawaku. Been a while. We're basically around the same age now.
I just realized something. Did she make new glasses?
No matter how badly I
I could have sworn she broke the glass.
Suika, how lovely to see you again.
You really pulled it off. Good job.
These creaky bones feel like a million Dragos! Woohoo! Hey, maybe if you petrify me every now and again, this old fogey will be able to hang in there until we reach our final goal! Couldn't hurt! Maybe you'll all start catching up to me just like Suika. If that happens, our little team can be a bunch of old fools together!
Crap, I just thought of
something bad. Maybe we should have waited to revive Kaseki. You know, that way he'd live a bit longer. After all, it's not like we can use the petrification device to revive him once he's dead. I take it back. We'd never fix the ship and stuff without our master craftsman.
Woohoo! Sounds like you whippersnappers are counting on me, so I'd better stay strong!
Senku. Where's Hyoga?
There. I have one bottle left, and I'm just about to use it on him.
Yes!
Hopefully he held on. Look at it, they put leaves around his face.
Go on now! Say it already! Don't you have a certain phrase for moments like this? You mean a thank you? Because there's honestly no need for him to say it. This isn't about gratitude, it's about saying the thing.
Oh, he is alive.
So be it. Your work here was proper.
Sam, I freaking love you guys! Sharing a meal. It's enough. My heart is full to bursting. Suika.
I said tonight's a feast, didn't I? What good's a full heart if you're working off an empty stomach? So I need you to fill that belly of yours. Am I wrong?
Allow me, sir. Now, here are your just rewards. I made you some coconut milk fruit soup.
Coconut milk fruit soup. Wow, that is a coconut milk soup. Huh. It's almost like hot yogurt.
The soup is so yummy! And what makes it even better is, well, I'm eating it with my friends. In fact, you want to hear something kind of silly? This is by far my favorite meal I've ever had.
Seeing as how he'd lost consciousness, it occurs to me that Hyoga has no way of knowing. But before his revival, he was deceased. Enough time passed for me to be sure. Hyoga left this world.
I knew it. Your word on the matter is all the proof that I need. I've long suspected this was the case, considering I survived a broken neck and you awoke from suspended animation. We accidentally confirmed my hypothesis with an experiment that was literally to die for.
Meaning, petrification defies death itself. Why man's Dr. Stone uses science to achieve humanity's greatest taboo, a tool that can revive the dead, our own forbidden fruit. And so, from this moment onward, all of us here, as well as all of humanity,
They gotta keep that secret.
are suddenly walking down the path of immortality.
No way! Are you serious? That's amazing! Kaseki doesn't have to die!
Maybe. In theory, anyway. All thanks to Y-Man.
Maybe we've got it all wrong and he's actually not a bad guy. I mean, isn't it possible he just seems scary? Then again, turning every last human to stone wasn't very nice. How's he so confusing? I can't figure out what Y-Man's deal is.
We'll just have to go and ask him, before more Medusas rain down upon the Earth. Right, Senku?
Right. We're paying the Moon Man a visit. So it's a really good thing we're all ridiculously lucky. What do you know? We happen to have access to our very own professional-grade rocket scientist. The old world's rules don't apply. Everything is 10 billion% different now.
Yeah. Look at him.
The light of immortality. Yes, it's truly elegant. Gorgeously depraved science that violates the providence of nature.
Depraved? Isn't that the wrong kind of bad? How is that possible? Having that insane science means no one has to die or lose someone they love ever again. I've got to tell the others!
The
Oh.
fate of living forever would be tragic. In almost countless ways, it's worse than death. Imagine an immortal world. Soon the planet would be overrun. Think about it. Tens of billions of the elderly. Perhaps even trillions of them. Food and other resources are finite. What happens next is inevitable. A dystopian world ruled over by a tyrant. They'll play God and decide who gets banished to an eternity as a living statue.
Don't forget, we still don't know if it can fight off cellular decay indefinitely.
And with the devices out of battery, there's no way to run clinical trials at present.
Until we can learn more, I suggest that we keep this between the four of us. If the future revivees were to find out that we have the power to stave off death itself, the world as we know it would be torn asunder. Chaos would spread like an infernal flame.
Anyone who controls this science is well positioned to become an absolute dictator. Yet you still took the risk of letting me in on the secret. Surely there must be a reason. That earring.
You like our special earpiece? We made it on Treasure Island to help us communicate.
Meh.
Do you remember Y-Man's broadcast? I bet you do. Affect 12,800,000 meters in 1 second. It's tuned to nab the lunar signal. Here, take a listen.
Pure radio silence.
That nasty command was being transmitted non-stop before our stone nap. But ever since humanity was petrified again, we haven't heard a peep out of Y-Man.
You hear that? Do we have to spell it out for you? We still don't know his reason, but one thing's pretty clear. He's hell-bent. Y-Man's gonna keep trying to petrify humanity. He won't stop as long as humans are walking the Earth.
It's like I told ya, we have a whole new set of rules to go along with this new world. So yeah, your dreams of being a tyrant will get you nowhere real fast. Every last human on Earth is immortal now. But there's a price. The eventual trade-off is a life sentence in Y-Man's stony prison. I'm guessing that's not exactly what you had in mind.
Then I suppose we have a common aim. We must journey to the moon to negotiate with man.
Oh yeah, that's right. Since there's a new world order now. No, not a new world order. If anybody gets dictatorial, Y-Man can just say, "Nope, I don't like it."
A, that whole assault was
Freeze.
a fully justifiable act of warfare. B, it was attempted murder. So, it all comes down to our testimony. Am I wrong?
When it's time to revive him, once the world's up and running again.
I suppose we can all testify that it was the first option. That's the card we have to offer you, Zeno. This is precious, but let's be honest. This whole show is just one big pretense. A ritual of sorts to preserve his dignity. There's no doubt he'll comply.
Ken, please don't tell me you were eavesdropping on our private conversation last night.
Come again? Whatever do you mean?
Of course he was. Only nigga can aura form in stone form.
All right. That works for me.
Senku, there's no time to waste.
Right.
10 years. Rather, it was just over 3,700. It took us that long to join forces.
All to build a spaceship, the first one of the Stone World. Ha ha!
We've traveled tens of thousands of kilometers.
Well, if they coat the spaceship inside in the Medusas, can
We're
they?
finally here.
Would they be able to fly to the moon without being detected?
Outer space.
We sailed the ocean and scaled mountains. And now science is even going to take us beyond the sky.
We've arrived at the final hurdle in saving humanity. We're reclaiming what Y-Man stole. The lives of 7.8 billion. Their future is in our hands. This is exhilarating. Get excited.
Huh. I thought we was gonna get a little bit more than this, but I guess technically this is just part 2 of I think 4? Yeah, I think it's 4 core, so so Senku's on board. I'm thinking if they want to collect all the materials and stuff, they're probably going to have to revive some of the soldiers that were under Senku as well. Going to have to keep Stanley in check. Just for now. Because, Zeno get to acting crazy, but... So either... Are they saying that Y-Man was broadcasting because there were 2 factions on the planet? And once they all got frozen again, he stopped broadcasting? That's interesting. That is interesting. That means that he's watching. So, does he have like some kind of petrification system set up on the moon? Like where every 20 or so years he petrifies himself and then unpetrifies himself after 20 years, steps out, he checks the system, makes sure everything's still up and running. He makes sure the message is still broadcasting, or he checks and sees like, okay, everything look good, peace and quiet down there. Yeah, all right, no problems. Okay, this group here, they look like they want to help people, and man, but this one over here, guns, weapons. I don't like to look at this group. So, broadcast message. Then he goes into some kind of stasis and petrifies himself again. Comes back out. Or maybe he has the system calibrated to unpetrify him every time humans appear on Earth. So once somebody breaks out of petrification, he breaks out, and he gets to be the watchful eye. And since they all petrified themselves, he probably went back into stasis. That's why there's no more message. But maybe it'll wake him up again in a minute, and then he'll be back to broadcasting the message, or he'll wait and see, since they're all working together now. Am I giving the Y-Man the benefit of the doubt? Yeah, probably am. But it seemed like, damn. So our boy Tsukasa was our ninja spearman was dead. They're dead. Okay. So wait. I just realized something. Big dude was technically dead too. Because technically they cryogenically froze him, which means technically his body was dead. Then they turned him to stone, and then revived him. So, holy crap. Yeah. You could bring, it's not immortality, but you could bring, it is longevity now. Technically, people could live past 100 or so years because you could what? You could live 100 years or live to about 50. 50 good. Then you get yourself petrified in stone. Whatever is ailing you would be wiped away, and it's pretty much you coming out with a 20-year-old body again. Then you go 20 more years, do another petrification, come out, do another 20 years petrification. You could live to about a good buck 20, buck 30 before your body truly crashes out. And you probably could, you know, replace vital organs. Seems like it renews cellular degradation, so that old man's still ticking. He probably got a good 20, 30 years left on him. So that's interesting. So much to explore. Can't wait to see the next season. The 10-year plan, 10-year plan to build a spaceship is gonna be insane. Are they gonna build the spaceships there, or are they gonna gather the resources and then take it back? No, it'd be best to build a spaceship there with all the resources, and then go back to America and no, they got to go back to America first, revive the group so they can make fuel because they need the corn for the fuel. I guess they can go revive everybody else while they're doing that round trip, then come back and then start building the ship. That way they have more than enough. They have the fuel going here, ship going here, and then regular people there, and then mission complete. But anyway, that was it. And we on to the next one. Catch y'all on part 3. Peace. Full episodes on Patreon. Link in the description.